morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl, Becky D, live in the morning, 5 days a week at 7 a.m. You guys, I'm sorry to kind of already be laughing. I'm goofy by nature. Let me just start there, okay? So today we want to talk about support systems, right? Now, I am female, just in case you did not know based off the name. Um, but I accept all pronouns, if that makes sense. It's not common, but working with younger kids, you get it all, okay? And this is just a little derail sidetrack. Um, so this one kid, never forget him. Kindergarten, he was like, he would always come to me. He's like, "Hey, Mr. Davis," and I was like, "Hi." Like, kindergarten is just their minds are so young still. I don't have the guts to tell him like, dude, can you not see that I'm a female? Like, I want to do that, but I was like, he's a kid still yet. At the end of the day, I can't do that to him. And so he would just come up. He was like, "Hi, Mr. Davis." And finally, another teacher heard him and was like, "Dude, no, that's Mrs. Davis." And he looks at them dead in the face, squared on, is like, "I know what I'm saying." And I was like, "Oh, okay, all right." Now, I've always had short hair, so it is what it is. But but again, I didn't have the guts to correct him. I don't know if it was just me, just like, I don't know, really don't know. But I always tell my students the only thing that you can't call me is late for dinner or a name that you wouldn't call your mother. So that pretty much sums it up for them, right? Anyways, support systems. Okay, getting back on that. So for you guys, you who engage in heterosexual relationships, that deals with bras, okay, bras. um it's kind of tricky sometimes, right? There's different types. There's the sport bras, and then there's the like the really lacy ones, and then the one with the padding, and the maternity ones, and there's just different kinds. Like, you can go into a bra section of any store and just get overwhelmed any day, right? You got your training bras. It's a lot. But just simply bra shopping, it brought me to the understanding and nature that, you know what, our support systems are just like a bra, right? And this may be too much for a guy to handle, me talking about bras. This might be the episode you skip, but it's okay, because you need to know these things if you're engaged with a relationship with a woman or if you have a daughter, okay? So you're welcome. All right. So going into that age where it's time to get a bra, right? Usually it's when kids are upper elementary, going into middle, and they start developing. So now they are needing what is called a training bra, right? And this is one of the support systems. So kids need that training support, okay? New people on the job need that training support. We have to keep those things in mind. We can't just expect them to just dive head in and just know what's going on. They're going to need some basic level support. So don't get me wrong. Some people may look at you weird when you start saying, "Oh, nah, you that training bra support." Like, don't get confused by it. Okay, just accept it and understand that they don't mean no harm by it. They just pretty much saying you the basic level support. All right. So that's where we start at. And then for those who are similar to me, that likes athletic things and being active, we tend to wear sports bras, right? Now sports bras have to have a little extra support with it, because you don't want your stuff bouncing all around and flopping everywhere and just becoming more of a headache than it needs to be, right? So you want to think of your sports bra support system as somebody who is consistent, who is strong, who can really support you in all ways, right? You want to think of that as a husband or somebody who is able to just kind of have your back. You know what I'm saying? That isn't going anywhere. A lot of times for me growing up, that was a coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were always at my games, always making sure that, I practice as much as I needed, just the basic level things. So those are things you kind of want to keep in mind, like, stern. Just for some people that may be your religious figure, right? So that's a next level of support. Then you have the maternity bras, okay? Those need to be flexible and adjustable, all right? So especially for breastfeeding moms, you need to be able to access so you can feed your child, right? This is a support that you only need to be able to access. So think about it, like your dictionaries and stuff like that. If you're learning a second language, just someone you can have a common relationship, a common conversation with, those type of support systems, okay? Maternity bra support systems. That's something to really think about, all right? Just like, okay, yeah, no, you're here when I need, more comfort, or you're here when I need understanding of something, or I just need to be, quickly fed, all right? That's what's here and what level you're on now. That's the way of thinking. And then you have what I call just, old school support, right? It's not beautiful. It's not meant to be seen by the public eye. It's more than likely cotton, and it just gets the job done, right? And you're just like, yep, just on. It's just to provide support. Maybe I'm having all types of pains or whatever, and this is just going to get me through. That's great. There's nothing wrong with a support system like that where they're just there just to get you through, right? Kind of lackadaisical, nothing really well about it. And then you have what I like to call your sexy support, right? That might be a best friend, okay? Because sometimes that ain't your spouse, all right? That's not your significant other. So those are your best friends, or sometimes your sexual spiritual leader. That is a thing. If it's 2023, nothing surprises me now. And what they're going to do pretty much is just make sure, like, hey, you know what? Maybe try this tonight. Maybe you want to do this. This is the mood and mindset that you want for that, right? You're just kind of keeping you in an intimate moment and helping guide you to get there. Because sometimes people don't know what they're doing, right? And they're just like, what? But trust me, if you need connections to that, I got somebody. And hopefully we'll be collabing really soon so we can help you out in that department, okay? So those are your different level supports. And yes, I compared it to a bra. And yes, I am making a diagram of this to share all over social media. Because people need to understand it, that there are different levels to this. And it's okay that you might still be at the training bra stage. But just know at some point, you do need to grow up, at least to the sports bra, maybe just the traditional comfort, okay? Now, if you need that cotton bra, I'm a good cotton bra supporter. But I am also a training bra. I am also a I don't know the proper terms of the little sexy ones, you know what I'm saying? Those I always think of the Selena movie where he was like, it's a bra, and she was like, it's a bustier. Like that always comes to term. But I can be all those different supports that you need, right? Hopefully you have all those different supports in your life. If you don't, it's time that you get one, okay? And if you need a constant reminder, again, I'm about to post one on my social media, so make sure you're following me at Beck Dave Productions, so that way you can have your own copy. You can buy it, print it off, and put it on your wall, all right? Simple as that. So go ahead, get that support that you need, and let's just be great, okay? If you don't have that support, let me tell you ways about going to get it. Podcasts like these are steps number one, all right? Second part is being adventurous. Sometimes you need a spiritual leader. Sometimes you need a mentor at work. Sometimes you need an investment financial advisor. Different things, all right? They're all out there for you. You just have to go and seek, okay? A lot of times, all right, and put it in terms that everybody can understand. They say that if you don't knock, no one will answer, right? The same concept. If you don't seek, you will never find. So make sure that you're going to find what you need. Last year, I just simply posted on my personal social media that I don't know how to make friends. Like, it was really weird. Like, my friend group was my friend group. Like, I don't need anybody else, right? And it started to bother me. It's like, you guys shouldn't be all that I need. I need my different systems. So I just posted, I was like, how do you guys make friends? And literally, one of my friends commented back. He was like, go to stuff that you like. And I was like, that never occurred to me. So I started going to a lot of different things that interest me. And lo and behold, I started to find friends that was of the same mind as me. Now, if I was trying to find financial friends, I wouldn't go to a bar, okay? Even though you can find a good financial advisor there every now and there. But more than likely, they're blowing through some money. I wouldn't go to the casino and try to find one of them. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go where you know, so that way you can kind of understand what you need, all right? So find your support systems. Hopefully, please pay attention. I'm going to start sharing some links and some tips and some helpful hints to go ahead and help you start connecting with the ones that you need connection with. All right. And again, follow me on social media at Beck Dave Productions. So that way you can stay in the know and always know, especially if I'm taking a sabbatical, you need to know. All right. I will talk with you all tomorrow morning.